All right, this is going to be Words of Wisdom Part 4. Whereas this, it will be some wisdom to this lesson right here, but this is going to be education. This is going to be an education lesson, okay? I just scraped my weed pipe and I was able to get like 2 or 3 puffs, and I'm feeling like creative as a motherfucker right now. And my back is like relaxed. I was able to scrape a couple puffs I didn't even know I had left in there, you know. That's my medicine. That's what heals me. It calms me. It makes me a nicer person. I'm not angry. I'm not upset. I'm not anything. But it just helps me. These sections will either be 12 or 13 minutes, depending on the subject matter. So, like, if I run out of things to say, I might switch it to another subject that is close to this subject. You know, this subject is going to be my history with the Gangster Disciples. Okay, because everybody looks at me bad whenever I tell them that I am a part of growth and development. Everybody says, "Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That you can't be part of a gang. You can't do that. That's not what you know. That's not the message that you want." But we're gonna take it back. We're gonna take it back to the beginning of gangs. In the beginning, when black gangs were formed, and everybody knows about the Black Panthers and all the black movements, you know, why were gangs formed? What was the beginning of them before the violence? Well, if you don't know about gangs, I have did a lot of research. My old job that I had, and actually my present job that I still have, it called for me to study this. You know, it almost forced me to learn everything about, you know, these organizations and stuff like that. So I want to bring you back to, I don't know, maybe it was like, what is it, the 1920s, the 1930s, the 1940s, whenever segregation was relevant. They were groups formed in neighborhoods as peer groups. Do you understand that? Gangs were formed in neighborhoods amongst groups of intelligent black males, intelligent Hispanic males, intelligent Indian males, whatever their group was, okay? They were to fight for their rights. Now, on the other side, we have the government, the old CIA, the old FBI, the old whatever, all of this, you know. Okay, so if you put one in one hand and the other in the other hand, so you got two fists, okay? You have a group that wants to empower the minorities group, their race. They want to empower them. And you have a racist government that wants to take away that power with another fist over here. So you got two fists. Okay? So the fist on the right, they say, "Oh shit. these guys are getting together and they're going to fight for their rights. We don't like this. And this group on the other side is saying, we have power now. We are people. We deserve our rights. We will not be silenced. We will fight. So, two fists came together. And do you know what the fist on the right did? The government, CIA, and everything. They capitalized on one thing. If we make another gang, do you hear what I just said? If we make another gang, an opposition, and we fund that opposition against the first one. Okay, so now we have Blood versus Crip. Crips are on the left, the Bloods are on the right. So the Bloods were given revenue. The Bloods were given guns. The Bloods were told to fight against the Crips. Okay? Because area of poverty, they don't have the money to get all of that shit. Where are they gonna get it from? Maybe somebody tipped them off to a train coming in full of arms. Maybe they told them about a semi coming through with plenty of arms in it. Told them when to find it, you know? Inside jobs. It's all inside jobs. You gotta remember that shit. Okay, so from these two factions, everybody else wants to get in on it, you know? Okay, this is good. Now, do you see what that did when you took the Bloods and the Crips and put them against each other? Now the focus is not on the government, the racist government. The focus is now on black against black, Hispanic against Hispanic, fighting each other. See where I'm going with this? They're not thinking about their rights anymore. Because actually by fighting now, they are going to get their rights taken away and slammed in jail and oppressed. But they're not thinking about over here anymore, you know? Now, their whole objective is to sell the drugs that's being brought into them and kill each other. How does that make you feel? If you don't believe me, go do the research. I use YouTube. I'm not going to lie to you. I use YouTube. I have learned damn near, well, actually, I was jumped into the Gangster Disciples at the age of 15. And I'm going to tell you why they seemed like a decent group. I was jumped in Mobile, Alabama. And by my cousin Billy Catterton Strength, Billy Strength, Billy Catterton. I don't really know what you want to call him, and his friend, and I don't even fucking know his friend's name, but you know, I had to get into a circle, and you know, it was only supposed to be for a certain amount of time that I had to fight. But I kept going. They was like, no, dude, stop. You done got, you know, your fucking bell got rocked, you know, rung, whatever. Your bell got rung. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, you're done. You've proved yourself. No, fuck you. That's what I said. No, fuck you. Come on. We're going to do this. and I couldn't even see straight, you know. And we did it kind of in a cool way because we had boxing gloves, you know, and that's why I brought up that celebrity boxing thing, you know what I'm saying? So you could get out there and y'all talking this beef behind people's back. You know what I'm saying? I watched the interview the other day. These motherfuckers is talking behind each other's back, but y'all ain't gonna square up. You pussy ass motherfuckers. You are pussy. You are not even fucking, you don't even deserve that motherfucking money you get. If you gonna talk shit, bitch, and you ain't gonna square up with that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Unless you got something wrong with you, like me. I got motherfucking disabled. I'm disabled. My back's fucked up. But you give me a good enough back brace and give me some concentrates, and I'll fucking fight you right now. Because if I don't feel it, you know what I'm saying, I'll feel it later. But, you know, right now, I'll square up with your pussy ass right now. Come on with it. You know what I'm saying? But, so what I was taught about Gangster Disciples was minimal, you know, because they didn't really know too much. You know, they had The Heart with Wings. They told me about that. They told me about the folk. And what happened with the folks is there was a smaller group, so they wanted to get bigger. So they made a truce with all these other little things, other gangs, you know what I'm saying? And so they came together to make the folks. So it's the Gangster Disciples, and then with the folks all around them. And with the folks was like, man, Heart with Wings, man. And, you know what I'm saying, they showed me the Star of David, and they just showed me what it was about. But they didn't tell me all kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But then, you know what I'm saying, later on I found about Larry Hoover and King David. And I found about what they stood for, and how Larry Hoover wants to switch things up to growth and development now. You know what I'm saying? It's 360 now. You know, I'm a Freemason. It's 360 degrees. You heard me? I done made it to the 360 degrees. You know how hard it is to make it to 360? But yeah, growth and development is taking it back to the beginning, where it's a man's group, a man and woman's group, you know what I'm saying, to fight for equality. We bringing it back to growth and development now. You understand me? We taking the killing out of it, and we trying to get everybody to unite and be one. Remember that name, growth and development. All right? That is the movement. Growth and development. It's about equality. It's not about gang banging. It's about making legal money and just being cool.